Brooklyn and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review of the Bondi Sands Aero Ultra Dark Tannin Mousse. Excuse me, and close the window so I am, because I can hear neighbourhood kids playing in the streets and I just don't want to have their voices in this video. But yes, I'm doing a review in this tan, and it isn't a first impressions review, it's far from it. If you've ever watched any of my videos and I featured this or brought it into a haul, or if you have seen my review on it years ago, I think I might have done like one, maybe two reviews. I featured it in a couple of videos anyway, whether that's favourite, a review, or just a haul. I featured it and I love this tan. Now, don't judge by the colour of my skin. That is a different tan, which is also by Bondi Sands Aero, but I'm wearing the Aero Liquid Gold because I don't want to use too much of this because it's such a good tan. I got it in Boots this time. It was on offer for like £11 and normally this is around £20 I think. So it was almost half off, which was amazing. And I got some vouchers for my birthday, so I thought I might as well treat myself to a few nice new makeup beauty items, and I got myself this tan alongside some other lovely items. If you want to see that haul, I'll try and link it down below so you can watch it. But I haven't had this tan in my collection for, I would say, a good year or so. Like, because I've been trying new tans and I just haven't got around to buying another bottle of it. But I think the last time I had it in my actual collection was about 2 years ago, which is crazy because I love this tan and I even loved it back then. Now I have noticed they have changed the formula to go in line with the government limitation on the DHA. If you don't know what DHA is, it is pretty much the ingredient that makes your skin turn brown. So the government annoyingly put in a rule that no tan should be sold that are over 10% DHA because they feel like it's a risk of skin, whereas it's not. Maybe for someone who's very, very sensitive, but that really should be up to people to judge, not just punish all people, especially the ones who have pale skin, with the same brush, do you know what I mean? Whereas I have changed the formula. Obviously this definitely did have a higher than 10% DHA. I think I'm gonna guess around a 12 or 14% mark of DHA in this tan it used to have, but now it's like 10%. But I think they've tried their best to kind of make that 10% count, and my friend is doing my head in, if it'll sit properly. They've tried to make the 10% count, and like I think that like a lot of tanning companies are putting in like supercharged DHA to make the tan go darker, which is quite good. So I do think it still is dark, like ultra dark tan. Not as dark as what it used to be, but it still is fairly dark, which I actually love, and I'm so glad it is that way. I do wish it still had the old formula where it was really, really dark, but it's still dark, so that's good. You can get this from Boots, Superdrug. You can get it in a lot of like supermarkets too. You can get it in a lot of chemists, a lot of places online, like Look Fantastic I believe does it. Obviously Boots and Superdrug online sell this tan. Like Beauty Bay I presume would sell this tan online on their website. If you look on Google you'll see. So Bondi Sands is originally an Australian brand tan, so like they make all their products in Australia, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's where it's from. I know like Bondi Sands is an Australian brand, but they got popular, I would say, over 10 years ago. Like they just expanded everywhere, like they came out everywhere. They came to the UK, which is where I'm from. They came to the States, like America, and they came to Europe and everywhere. I think it's worldwide. This brand is known and sold worldwide, which is amazing because it is such a good brand. And they do have a lot of different tans in their range. Like they don't just do the Aeros, they have like their original foam mousses. They've got sprays, they've got lotions and liquids too, and gradual tanning lotions and gradual mousses and face tans and instant tans. They've got it all. which I love. They've got like a wide variety of tans. So this tan has a guide colour that is olive. So the guide colour is ultra dark. Ultra dark. The main darkness of this tan, obviously it develops like dark to ultra dark, but the actual brunt of the darkness comes from the guide colour, which is good if you're going to go out, you want to wear a tan that's going to look dark. You want to have like a 2-in-1 where it's like an instant tan. It's going to give you ultra dark results, but also it's going to develop a beautiful dark to ultra dark colour underneath when you wash it off the next day. So this is a full developing time tan, so it isn't an express or anything. It's like up to 8 hours, I would say, or overnight. I tend to leave it on overnight because I like to get the darkest results. But if you're wanting to get an express tan, Bondi Sands do an express in their range, both in their Aero mousses and also in their regular foam wet mousses. The Aero, I would say, definitely is more of a drier mousse. It dries instantly. It's like light as air. That's why it's called Aero. So it pretty much has an applicator, if you're not familiar with it. Pretty much has an applicator like a hairspray mousse, or like, yeah, more like a hairspray mousse. It isn't really like a whipped cream. Well, sort of, I would say, but more like a hairspray, like that type of applicator, like sprays like a hairspray. A hairspray mousse, a hair mousse. When I'm talking about Brooklyn just control your ADHD, but it's like a hair mousse. So it has that same consistency as a hair mousse would, and you pretty much tip it upside down after you've shaken it. You use the wee applicator and spray it onto your mitt, and then you apply it onto your body. That's just how you work it. You don't kind of pump it from this. It has to be tipped upside down so you get all the product. Obviously, the best thing is to shake it first, so it's like nice and mixed up, and it applies on the mitt evenly, like it sprays evenly. And yeah, it's a really, really good tan. I absolutely love it, and it does apply really, really well. So when you apply it, I tend to apply my tan from like lower legs, feet up. So I do one leg, the lower thigh part, the whole leg, make sure everything is covered with my velvet mitt. I love a velvet foam mitt. It's the best applicator I've tried for tans. The foam ones aren't too bad, but I find they kind of go done after a while, whereas a velvet mitt will last you ages. So once done the first leg, I do the next leg, and then I do my tummy area, and then the back, like lower back, but spread as much as I can up to the upper back. And then I do my chest, so one side, and then I stretch over the back, and obviously the boob area. And then I do the other side, the same thing. And then what I would do is I would take my mitt and put a little bit of the tan on the mitt. Put the mousse, if I can speak, put the mitt onto the can, the fake tan can. And I would stretch it right over like the back. So I'm like literally using the mitt and the bottle as like a back tanner, because you can get separate back tanners, but I just don't bother with them. With this wee trick with the mitt on the actual bottle, because I'm quite a small person, it just gets everything I need covered, which is amazing. So yeah, if you're my build or smaller or a little bit bigger, you could use that method and you'll get your whole back covered. Obviously, it'd be easier, like say for instance you have a partner, get him or her to do your back, or like a friend who's in the house with you, or someone like your ma. How Belfast was that, like your ma? Literally. But I just tend to do it myself. Obviously, I would get my husband, Connor, to help if I can't be bothered to do that trick. If he's in the house, I just shout over to him. I'm like, Connor, tell my back. Literally, that's what I'm like. And it works. So utilize your partner's girls. Okay. So it doesn't take that long to dry. This tan does dry instantly. I find like you just spend like 10 minutes just kind of trying to air yourself out, but once the 10 minutes are up, you're pretty much almost dry. You're able just to throw on your clothes. Obviously, you're better off throwing on loose clothes like pajamas or like just loose like leggings and a wee t-shirt, and obviously your underwear, and then it just doesn't transfer. It dries really well. It doesn't like leave any streaks or anything, and the colour it gives you, like I said before, is a beautiful ultra dark olive tan. So if you're going out that night, I'd recommend putting it on earlier in that day if you can. And if you don't have anything on, lounging around in your pyjamas, and to get a few chores done. Obviously not anything with like wet water, more like folding like laundry or something like that. Or like just get some work done, or maybe obviously chill, invite someone over, do something like that, watch YouTube, and then start getting ready for a night out, do your makeup, do your hair, put your outfit on, and by that time, like, your tan's pretty much half developed already, and the guy colour will look even darker, so you're pretty much set for a night out because you're looking gorgeous, you've got your ultra dark tan on, you're looking amazing, and a plan, even if you had to go somewhere and you had to plan in the morning, like after then 10 minutes, you can just throw on like loose casual clothes and it wouldn't really transfer. It's not going to transfer, and your tan's going to look gorgeous by that night you're going out, which is amazing. And the guy colour you can wear out. Some people think it's too dark to wear. I don't really care, but if you're into dark tans, ultra dark tans, you'll love it. Obviously, the next day after a night out, you can just rinse your tan off in your shower. You're left with a beautiful ultra dark colour, and you have that beautiful olive undertone too, which I'll put pictures up of what I looked like wearing this, because I wore this on a night out last week and I've done 2 layers, which did definitely give me a proper ultra dark colour, and I'll have pictures here, and I love that effect. It wears really well. It doesn't go patchy or anything. Obviously, I'd recommend to exfoliate in the shower before you do your tan, and then after you've rinsed off your tan, the guide colour, the next day moisturise from top to toe. And before you do apply your tan, if you have any dry areas on your skin, like any dry elbows, knees, any areas, put some moisturiser on them areas just to prevent your tan from like going too dark on them areas, because dry skin tends to go darker with a tan. And every other shower you have throughout the week, or every shower you have throughout the week, just make sure you moisturise your skin with a good body moisturiser, and that will really help any tan to fade as evenly as possible, to not go patchy, to look natural looking as possible, to just look amazing. This tan, I find, does fade off really nice and evenly. It doesn't go patchy at all on me, which I love. I have tried quite a few bad tans that go like tiger red patchy, and it's horrible. This one is one of the good ones. That's why if I need a new tan and I don't know what tan to go for, if I haven't really seen a tan and need to test, like I want to test for a YouTube video, I usually go for this tan because it is that good. Obviously, the better thing is to get it on offer, because yeah, you save a bit of money that way, so you couldn't go wrong that way. So yeah, you do get we see 7.61 fluid ounce, and you do get 225ml, which is good. That's actually better than average. The average amount in a fake tan is like 200ml. Sometimes you even get less than that, so 225ml is actually really good. And this bottle does last ages, which I love. I think you get about, I'm going to guess around 8 full body applications out of that. I find most tans I get about 6 or 7. Maybe this one even longer, like 8 or 9. Yeah, roughly around that. So I tend to, even though I'm quite a small person, I'm quite slim build, I tend to cake my body in fake tan, because I want to be as dark as possible, because I'm literally Casper the Friendly Ghost pale. So there's that. That's why, like, obviously if you didn't put as much tan on, you would get longer. Like, you could get about 10 applications out of this bottle if you didn't cake it on like me. But yeah, for scrub off ability, it isn't a hard tan to scrub off. It's actually decently easy to scrub off. Now, It can be stubborn in certain areas, but it isn't like the most stubborn. I've tried way more stubborn tans to scrub off. This one is decently easy to scrub off, which is good if you're wanting to redo your tan the next week or whatever. I tend to tan twice a week, which is excessive, I know, but that's why tans don't last in my house. But because I like to be as dark as possible, and because I have a fast skin cell turnover, so I tend to need to tan twice a week. I could get away with once a week, but I will look quite pale towards the end of the week. Obviously nothing wrong with being pale. If you want to look pale, that's up to you. But for me, I prefer to have a tan on me. I just feel the best with a tan. But yeah, there's that. So, what else is there to say about this tan? It does have a smell. It's like a nice coconutty, fruity smell. It does have a slight chemically smell, so because it is an Aero can, it will have a chemical smell. It's just a given, but it isn't like overpowering. I shouldn't probably be sniffing this can, because that's solvent abuse. Oh, story time for that. When I was a child, with scented felt tips. Look out for that story time. I might even film it after this video, but don't go sniffing aerosol cans. Do as I say, not as I do. My husband just walked in. But yeah, it does have a slight coconut smell. Obviously, their regular foam mousses have more of a stronger coconut smell. Yeah, please, no. But this one, like, just has a slight one. So in the Aero range, they do have the liquid gold, this ultra dark, they have their express, they have the Aero original, which is dark. I have tried all of them bar the light medium, which I'm not interested in a light medium tan. Love, I want to go ultra dark or dark at least. So they do have like their white bottles, light medium. I think I actually got my friend that, did it? Was that one, or was it the original Aero? It was one of them too. I got her, no, I think it was light medium. My friend Katie, if you're watching, hi girl. I got that for your birthday, and she said it is quite good, like, because she doesn't tan like near as much as me, but when she does go tan, she just doesn't go for like a dark one, like ultra dark to me. She doesn't go for an ultra dark tan like me, so I just got her like the light medium, because I had tried a lot of these Aero tans at that point, and it was actually, that was the time I bought the liquid gold, my first bottle of that, the Aero one. So I picked up her like the medium one for her birthday, and she did say it was quite good. I think she wore it on New Year's Eve, and it did look actually quite nice. So yeah, obviously it's a lighter version of their original Aero and this one. So if you're interested, I don't think I'd ever buy the light to medium one. I prefer dark to ultra dark. Yeah, I don't think there'll be any chance, because I'd be disappointed in the colour. If you want me to try that out, just so I have the full collection to review, I will try it out. But I may garden it, I'm too pale still. But yeah. So I hope I've covered everything. I'll get into the demo now.
Just be honest, I've been in my head. Reinforce my walls with all these hypotheticals. When it comes to you, no one really compares. But I'm scared and I'm nervous. I don't wanna get hurt anymore. I don't want nobody else. You know that you got as hell. I get ahead of myself. Finishing races and never begin. I don't want nobody else. You know that you feel as hell. I get ahead of myself. Keep on telling myself, don't rush, it's a little crush. Don't need to worry about it, don't need to figure it out. Don't rush, it's a little crush. Just let go, don't need to figure it out.
So when I say this tan is for you, I would say it's for you if you're looking for an ultra dark olive tan. You will love this. If you're looking for a drier wet mousse tan, doesn't take that long to dry, you will love this. If you're looking for a tan that's cruelty free, I believe Bondi Sands is, you will love this. And if you're looking for a tan that's widely available, definitely you will love this. And if you're looking for a tan that applies easily and evenly and it develops really lovely and it wears off nice and evenly, it looks natural, you will love this. And if you're looking for a tan that's good for sensitive skin, I would say this one is decently good for sensitive skin. My skin can be slightly sensitive, not the tans, and touch wood it never will be, because girl loves a tan here. But my skin, like especially my face, can be quite sensitive, and this has never broken me out. Because I do tan my face as well as my body. I know people like to use separate tans on their face, or some people don't wear any tan at all on their face. I couldn't do that. I do like my whole body. Every skin that's visible on my body gets tanned. So yeah, if you're looking for if you're looking for a tan that is good for sensitive skin, you will love this. And if you're looking for a tan that has a decent amount of product in it, you will love this too. It's not going to be for you if you don't like ultra dark tans. Get the light, the medium, or the dark if you like a bit of a darker colour but not too dark. And it's not going to be for you if you don't like an olive tan. You will hate this. Just saying. I would say go for the liquid gold. Yes, it's a bit lighter, but I find the Aero liquid gold is darker than the foam mousse liquid gold. That's what I actually have on now. It's the Aero liquid gold, and as you can tell, it does look like a decently dark colour. And I have a separate review on that too. So if you like the colour I am, then go for that one. It's not going to be for you if you don't like mousse tans. Go for their lotion tan they have, I believe, or their sprays. And it's not going to be for you if you can't get this in your country. I can't think of any countries that you can't get this from. Try to find something similar that's available in your country. And it's not going to be for you if it's too pricey for your budget. I would say wait until it goes on offer, like I did when I bought this, or save up for your birthday, or ask someone to get you it for your birthday, like a family member or such, or like just ask for in your US list, or for Christmas too. You can ask for Christmas if you want it, or if you get vouchers for your birthday or Christmas, use them. And it's not going to be for you if you have, like, I would say if you're sensitive to DHA and tan, there's actually another ingredient in tan. It isn't as strong as DHA, but I can't remember the ingredient, but look for tans with that ingredient. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.